I was on set and we were pressed for time, behind schedule, and it was a very emotional scene. And the lead actor, who was fantastic, just couldn't bring the tears. Just couldn't bring that emotion that was needed for this pivotal scene in the film. And I didn't know what to do. We'd had several takes, we chatted several times, and it just wasn't happening. I realized I didn't have the answer to this. This had not happened before, and to a point where I felt that everything that I had tried in the past wasn't working here and wasn't going to work and was futile. I just took a breath and didn't try to pull out some directing term, didn't try to pull out some thing I'd learned from some other director or producer or working with some other actor. And I just thought about, this actor is a person and he has a job and he knows what he needs to do, but he's struggling. There's a block somewhere in there. So we went into the other room, we spoke, and I just said, hey, forget about timing. Let's just have a conversation. And I knew a conversation wasn't gonna add more than 5 minutes. And yes, timing was tight, but this was a really crucial scene that we needed to get. And so we just talked. He said, tell me what's going on. And he proceeded to tell me about like where his inspiration was coming from to connect with the scene and be able to deliver the emotion that was required. And I noticed, as he was telling me about the source of his emotional connection to this scene, which came from a real story and a real situation for him, he started to get very emotional, and boom, there it was. Except the cameras weren't rolling and we were in the other room. So we went out, I said, hold on to that. We went out, we do another take. Well, guess what? Same thing happened. Got up to the moment, you just couldn't bring it. So I said, all right, let's talk one more time. I told anyone who was in the line of sight of the set, I said, and who wasn't necessary to be in the line of sight, I had them tuck around into another room or leave the room entirely. And all the lights that were set up, it was me and the DP, and I knew what the framing was, so I didn't need to be at monitor. I went back and I said, look, I'm gonna pull a chair up. It'll be out of frame, and we're gonna talk just like we're talking now. When you feel that emotion come on, I'm like, we're rolling, it's digital. We're not shooting on film. We have a limited amount of data at our disposal. Don't worry about that. We'll just talk, and when you feel the emotion come on, do the scene. I'm just gonna sit here just like we're sitting now, just talking, you and me. And so I went out, and there were much fewer people on set, and everything was set up, and I wasn't behind a monitor or some equipment. I was sitting in a chair, just like I said, and we talked, and it came on, and then I shut up, and he did the scene, and it was fantastic. I couldn't have hoped for more. So the lesson here really is, trust your instincts, have instincts, and take time to just be present, think about your situation, troubleshoot, and remember, especially in collaborating with anyone else on your project, that we're all human. And there's nothing that's going to be better than reducing your feelings and your needs down to just being a human and saying, okay, we have a problem we need to tackle. Let's get there.